Breaking news. Mazi Simon EKPA announces week-long sit-at-home to demand release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This our controversial self-acclaimed Prime Minister. They don't come again with another blockbuster of demanding for a long time sit-at-home. Okay, a week-long sit-at-home, according to the English they used. And I asked, who is fooling who? Are you fooling us, or you're thinking you are fooling the federal government of Nigeria, my dear? Doing sit-at-home will not only bring what will I call it? It will only worsen the economy of the southeast. So all these things we are doing, thinking that you are fooling the government, you are making them. There's a way we can show our grievances, not to do sit at home, killing the economy of the southeast, forcing them into sit at home. The same people you claim you are fighting for is the same people you are killing their economy, their source of livelihood. That will never release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said this thing before, and I still repeat myself. Doing sit at home from now till tomorrow can never. If you want to show your grievances, calm down, package yourself, arrange the Biafrans, either the youths, and march to Abuja. Yes, that is where you can show your grievances. If they want to kill everybody, then let them kill over 70 million Biafrans that went for that protest. If they don't have human sympathy. If killing a human being have turned to killing animals in their eyes, then let's see what happens. Commanding this enforcing people to go beyond their wish, sitting at home for a week long, my dear, is not going to help us. You better have a good advisor, because the area which you choose to tread, my dear, can never. Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who have called for the sit at home since 2021 September, till now have already said there's no more sit at home. You take it up upon yourself, and you claim to be fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafrans. In other way, or in other words, killing him in that detention. You are telling me enforcing sit at home is going to do anything? Unless if you want to do sit at home, or you want to enforce it, then make sure that every government house is being shut down, because that is the main problem. Yes, you want to enforce it at home, not for ordinary poor people on the street. You make sure that every government house in the southeast is being shut down. No in, no out. Both the governor, the vice, or the deputy, and the rest of the other parastatals in that government. Because they are the ones that are supposed to stand and fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Not doing it at home. But forcing our aged mothers and fathers to be going into sit at home. You call it a week long. How? How is that going to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come out? How is that? We have doing this for how many years? 2 good years now. Sit at home. Have you released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Have you ever even contributed anything to the welfare of that young man in detention? Never. He rather worsen the situations. He rather making them to tie their minds and hearts and see that these people is all repentant. Simon EKPA, get a good advisor. This is not a good way to trend. I know people will attack me. I know they will come to my comment section with all sorts of words that is not encouraging, but the truth needs to be told. We all are from the southeast, and we are fighting for the economy to boost in the southeast, not for the government, not for the federal government, but for our own selves. But we keep on killing it. Declaring it at home every Monday is not enough. Now you want to make a long week sit at home, killing the economy of the southeast, which an investor will come to invest in that very particular area that are calling it at home every Monday. That people will not go to their normal businesses for fear of being killed. Yet you claim you are fighting for them. How? Anyway, bring in your argument. Let's argue it at the comment section. But no abuse. Be rest mature, because if you abuse me, I will return it to you times 1,000 folds. My mouth and my hand is ever ready to respond to any hooligan that will come to my comment section to comment nonsense. If you want to argue, then let's argue it. But don't use a word. Don't use a word, a despicable words on me. I have the right to my opinion. You have your own right to the opinion. We all are all fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Not in this way, not in this manner. We can get it. No. You have already formed a Biafran government in exile. Continue with that. Do not be in another man's country and you're causing problem for us. Every Monday you keep on telling us sit at home. Why you will be working there, your head high, and your wife and your kids are doing well, going to school on Mondays. But you choose to destroy the economy of the Southeast simply because you're not in Nigeria. And people are praising you, clapping for you. For somebody like me, I will not clap for you. If there's any other way you can fight for the restoration of Biafra or the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I'm in fully support of it. But calling for the sit at home, now you call it a week-long sit at home in the Southeast. Chasing away all the investors that's coming to our land. Use Warren as an example. Look at how Warren have looked like. When Warren was booming, export rates everywhere in Warren, everything is booming. Business is going normal. They keep on misbehaving. They say they are Warren boys, they are wafi, this and that and the other. All the whole, what they call it, all the whole investors have left Warren. Now Warren have become a shadow of itself. If you go to Warren now, even graduates, all they write is KK. That's exactly what you are doing now. You're thinking that you have the right to force everybody to sit at home. But without considering the implications of what this thing will do to the economy of that very particular area. Very soon, all the whole investors will run from the Southeast. And let me see, you don't even have a single company, not even a broom company in Nigeria where people can go and get work. Yet, you are killing the economy simply because you have been paid. And people are there supporting you, claiming that you are doing the right job. Which right job are you doing? The same people you are fighting for, the people you claim to be fighting for, the same people you are claiming their economy. Anyway, some wonderful people, please let us go straight to the reason why we are here. If you never subscribe to my channel, endeavor to do that as soon as possible. From your heart, if you don't want to subscribe, then up to you. It's not by force. Let it be from your heart. I'm not forcing anybody to subscribe. But once you like what I'm doing and you want to be part of it, subscribe. And my Almighty God will bless you for doing that. So let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Mazi Simon Ekpa, a popular Biafran agitator and separatist, on Wednesday announced a week-long sit at home to demand the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. EKPA, the Finland-based lawyer and prime minister of the Biafran Republic government in exile, in a statement disclosed that there will be a sit at home from July 3rd to 10th of July 2023. He noted that there will be a break on the 6th of July. According to him, EKPA stated that sit at home was necessary for the immediate release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and preparation for the Biafra's referendum. He urged all market leaders, companies, and individuals in the Southeast to comply. The Biafran government, Republic government in exile, and the Biafra de facto government in homeland wish to notify Biafrans that there will be a sit at home civil disobedience starting from 3rd July 2023 to 10th of July 2023. There will be a break on the 6th July 2023 when all Biafrans markets will be open. The sit at home is for the following reasons. Demand the immediate and unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who remains illegally detained at the DSS dungeon, in preparation for the Biafran self-referendum, to further put the world on notice that Biafrans are taking their future into their own hands, to demonstrate that the Biafran Republic government in exile remains the only legitimate government to whom the Biafran people listen and are loyal to invalidate the illegitimacy of those who parade themselves as Nigerians representatives within the Biafran territory. The sit at home will therefore take place in the following order: Monday 3rd July 2023 to Wednesday 5th July 2023. There will be a total lockdown in Biafra land. Thursday 6th July 2023 break. All Biafran markets will open Friday 7th July 2023 to Monday 10th July. There will be a total lockdown in Biafra land. We hereby call on all the market leaders to strictly adhere to this order and treat to it with utmost seriousness. We also call on all oil companies operating in the Biafran territory to shut down oil exploration on this day to avoid the anger of the Biafran people, which may come with heavy consequences. But I see you don't start now to promote violence. Tomorrow, when they got hold of you now, people will also protest. People will also call for your release. You are, in other way, inciting the youth against the government. This is not the way forward, my dear brother EKPA. You speak from both sides of your mouth. Biafra militant leader blast Dokubo. A pro-Biafra agitator leader, Prince Will Chimezie Richards, has accused Asari Dokubo, an ex-Niger Delta warlord, of speaking from the both sides of his mouth. Asari, who visited Asorok recently, had warned that the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, would cause chaos. Prince Will, whose group operates mainly around the Gulf of Guinea, in a statement accused Asari of playing double standards, adding that he speaks from both sides of his mouth. I know him. He never stands on anything. Was it not a few days ago he was shouting that the Senate President should go to the Southeast? Yes, so as if it is of any importance to the people of the region. Now he has changed mouth that the Southeast got what they deserved. The Biafra dictator mocked Dokubo for saying Senator Godswill Akpabio could not be Senate President, but now he is Akpabio's friend. You see, now hungry people, now they don't give them something for food for thought. According to Prince Will, Dokubo is on a mission to collect the pipeline contract given to government Ekpomopolo, also known as Tompolo, his rival but repentant Boko Haram militant leader. His main mission to Asorok is to beg for contract, and very soon Tompolo's contract will be terminated. Let's see if he is Tinubu's godfather, he said, according to the Biafran pro-agitator. Obasanjo reveals what Boko Haram leaders told him. Former Nigerian President Olusegun Obasanjo has claimed that the founders of Boko Haram told him that poverty and unemployment drove them into insurgency. Obasanjo also warned that the 20 million out-of-school children in the country were a breeding ground for more Boko Haram members of the future. He said this while speaking at the launch of a book titled Pillars of Statecraft Nation Building in a Changing World, written by his daughter, Dr. Kofo Obasanjo Blackshire in Lagos. During the early days of Boko Haram, when the man who started the movement was said to have been killed, I said I wanted to meet with the members of the group to talk to them and know what they wanted. I met with their representatives and found out that they needed nothing but a better life for themselves. Can we blame them for wanting a better life for themselves? They said they believed in Sharia law. I told them that Sharia was not a problem in Nigeria. It is part of our constitution, Obasanjo said. Nnamdi Kanu, beware of cabal evil forces. Dokubo should be in prison. NYCN warns Tinubu. The National Youth Council of Nigeria has lambasted former Niger Delta militant leader Asari Dokubo for telling President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Recall that Dokubo has asserted while speaking to the State House correspondent on Friday that freeing Nnamdi Kanu will be equivalent to endorsing criminal behaviors. He contended that Kanu should be held accountable to the law. Dokubo stated his release will fail impunity. During NSAS, Nnamdi Kanu was walking free. What did he do? He poured petrol on the flames of NSAS. Now he has been caught. What of the people who have died? This is a criminal. He should face the law. But in a statement on Saturday, the NYCN Vice President Southeast, Smart Wakwe, asked Tinubu to ignore the former militant and release Nnamdi Kanu to the President General of Ohaneze Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, with terms and conditions for the nation's security, peace, unity, and progress, only if they will agree. He described Dokubo as a militant who had killed, maimed, destroyed government facilities and, by extension, the nation's economy, certain that he should be the one behind bars. Owakwe urged President Bola Tinubu and Nigerians to beware of the cabal of evil forces that derive joy in destabilizing the unity of Nigeria, assuring Tinubu of Ndibu's continued contributions to the peace, security, unity, and progress of Nigeria at large. His statement read, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Kanu should be released immediately to the President General of Ohaneze Ndibu worldwide, the Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, with terms and conditions for security, peace, unity, understanding, and progress of Nigeria. We reassure President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all Nigerian patriots that we and the Igbo of Nigeria will do everything possible to ensure that the Igbo continue to make their contributions for peace, security, leadership, unity, and progress of Nigeria. Beware of the cabal of evil forces that derive joy in destabilizing the unity of Nigeria. The Igbo has passed through a lot in the past, and with the focus, driving leadership of our leader, Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, and the collaboration of the youth leaders of an Igbo, we will never sit by the fence again and watch the continuous move by some persons or groups to instigate us into activities that will stall the development and economic growth of Igbo and the unity of our dear nation, Nigeria. Tinubu Guru Maharaji speaks on fuel subsidy removal, send message to all Nigerians. So let us hear what Guru Maharaji have to say. The founder and spiritual leader of One Love family, Sat Guru Maharaji, has berated Nigerians criticizing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over the removal of fuel subsidy. Speaking on Saturday in a press conference in his hometown along Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Ibadan, Oyo State capital, the spiritual leader urged the citizenry to endure the situation so they can enjoy it in the long run. He admitted that the removal of the subsidy has led to the hike in prices of some essential commodities, mostly especially the foodstuffs in the market, but insisted that Tinubu has proven that he means well for Nigerians, the same person who fought when Goodluck Jonathan was about to remove the first subsidy. They have already built the refinery. I'm very, very sure that the current president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria have, if not 50%, of the money being spent on Dangote's refinery. If not, why do they have to, immediately the refinery is over, now they have called for, what do they call it, for removal of fuel subsidy. Nigeria have been programmed long ago. He said, Tinubu mean well for Nigeria. You can see all his actions since his few days in office now. He has been performing wonderfully well. Just a few days in office, he has blamed his searchlight in some sectors. You can see what is happening. Some people have been suspended. Some will still join them. People are now hailing him for his actions. People are now seeing indifference in him and the past administrations. The same past administrations is the same APC, and he sold that otapia or the right person to us. Nigerians are always quick to react to things. What we need to do now is to support President Tinubu with our prayers. We don't need to start creating confusion for him in this early day of his administration. Leave him to cooperate and do the necessary things that will move our country forward. Speaking further, Guru Maharaji insisted that it is too early to criticize the nation's leader, adding that what he needs at this critical or crucial moment is support from Nigerians. He insisted that the president is the right choice of Nigeria, and those who are presently condemning his decision will praise him at the end of the day. It is too early to criticize President Tinubu over his actions on removal of fuel subsidy. Tinubu has identified that money on subsidy is going into the private purse of some few Nigerians over the years, and this cannot continue. It has to stop for Nigeria to move forward. Tinubu is the right choice for us at this crucial time. We need to give him enough time to operate. Those criticizing him now will later praise him for his action. President Tinubu is capable of making Nigeria a better place. What he needs is our support. He will take us to the next level. We need to support him, not to criticize him. You can see he has been appointing the best brains that will work with him. It is not hard for him to identify the best brains that will teamwork with him to make the country great. He's known for that, and with time, he will take us to the promised land. Guru Maharaj added. PEPC, you boasted about being prepared. Now look at the embarrassment. Reno Omokiri carpets P2B. Political analyst Reno Omokiri has berated the conduct of Labour Party presidential candidate P2B his legal team and witness at the Presidential Election Petition Court, PEPC. Omokri insisted that the Labour Party flag bearer and his team are an embarrassment. He condemned Obi for failing to provide witnesses that could successfully plead his case. The former presidential aide argued that outcome of the court proceedings might not turn out well for the Labour Party flag bearer. Speaking via Instagram, he wrote, Peter Obi's legal team and their witnesses at the Presidential Election Petition Court are simply an embarrassment. This was a man who was boasting that he had all his evidence and witnesses. And look at the type of witness they are producing. A mathematics professor blamed his inability to prove that Peter Obi won the Nigerian election 2023 on the lack of time. Another Lawrence Mwaka 80 got confused in court. Lawyers who make schoolboy errors by blundering their schedule of documents and then asking for more time. This is not looking good for Peter Obi, not looking good at all, according to Reno Omokri. Find something original to do. David Hundoyin knocked Chef Dami over plans to beat Head Abachi's record. This one is part of the problem we are having in the country. Nigerian journalist David Hundoyin has advised Chef Dami and others trying to displace celebrity chef Head Abachi as the Guinness World Record holder for the longest cooking marathon to look for something original to do. This is coming after the Ekiti-based chef in a press conference revealed her plans to displace Heather as the Guinness World Record. According to Dami, following the support she received from well-wishers and notable Nigerians in the society during the last cook-a-thon, she has described to cook for 150 hours and ensure it is duly registered with the Guinness World Record. Nigerians understand that Dami made her intentions to displace Heather few days after Guinness World Record confirmed Akwa Ibom-born chef cook-a-thon of 93 hours and 11 minutes. That is what is awarded to her. The Ekiti-based chef said the new challenge will take place next month, adding she is open to new opportunities and experiences in life. Reacting to the development, David, via his Twitter handle, advised the young cook to come up with her own idea and find something original to do. He said, take off the aprons, leave the kitchens, raise the hashtags, go outside and find something original to do in this massive world of ours. A lot of Guinness record there is out there to break. You choose only the one that is being broken by your own counterpart from your own country, Nigeria. Can you imagine how long this cook-a-thon or whatever it's being called is being held by an Indian? Now that the Nigeria have broke it, another Nigeria is about to snatch it. The thing won't even last 6 months in your hand, and they want to take it. Nigeria is a cruise. Come up with an idea of your own. Try, fail, and refine. Try, fail, and refine, and retreat your idea. Succeed, grow our economy, make your own mark on history. According to our investigative journalist, David Hundoyin, DSS uncovers identities of individuals plotting against Tinubu government. Says Emefiele has access to family and friends and lawyers. The Department of State Service, DSS, on Saturday revealed that it has identified persons and groups planning to stage campaigns of calumny against it and the Bola Tinubu-led government over the suspension and the investigation of former Central Bank of Nigeria CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele. Nigerian report